Mosaics. Dome of the Rock. Dome of the Rock was built on an octagonal plan with surrounding exalted rocks and topped by a semicircular dome that was supported by a circular drum. And built into the walls is 4 doors that are located at the cardinal directions of north, south, east, and west. The facades are covered in marbled panels on the bottom and glazed ceramic tiles on the top. This dome is one of the earliest shrines in Islam. The Rock of Dome was constructed in 692 CE, also known as the Common Era. Location, location, location. The Dome of Rock is located on the summit of Mount Moriah in Jerusalem. It was built on top of a foundation stone. The Dome of Rock is sacred to both Jews and Muslims. This stone is the navel of the earth, the place where creation began, and the site where Abraham was poised to sacrifice Isaac. This is also the site where the Jewish Second Temple once stood, which further adds religious significance for both Muslims and Jews alike. Rock of Dome was built on a stone and is now identified as a shrine. On the screen is an old city of Jerusalem image map, and I'm circling with a laser pointer the area of Dome of Rock. Dome of Rock is where Muslims believe the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven. This architecture borrows from Byzantine stylings and has incorporated intricate mosaics and marble while featuring the octagonal shapes, making this a significant landmark in the history of Islamic art and architecture. Inscriptions. The building is dated by an inscription on the foundation. There is Arabic inscriptions that are the earliest surviving monumental mosaic Quranic inscription, and it informs us of the history of the Quran itself inside them. Associated in the Islamic tradition with many sacred events such as nightly journey and the heavenly ascent of Prophet Muhammad. Dome of Rock is famous for the blue and white tiles, but these tiles are not the original decorations. These tiles were added in the 16th century, and they were replaced with the original exterior of these fragments that believed to be the only surviving remnants. These fragments really matter. The mosaics are mostly of blue and white. In order to make mosaics, you piece together materials that are called tesserae. Tesserae is usually small stone, tile, glass, or even other items used to construct a mosaic. Tesserae is then formed into a picture or even a pattern by arranging the color pieces of material and make it into a mosaic. These fragments and location and art really remind you of the bold revolutionary moves that the early Muslims took. By the Muslims deciding to cover the shrine completely with colorful mosaics, which had never been done before. These mosaics glistened brightly in Jerusalem's sun. Some unique facts about Dome of the Rock is the mosaics exclude any representation of human or animal forms. Instead of using human and animal forms in their art, their mosaics feature Arabic scripture and vegetals patterns. These are interchanged and mixed with images of items such as jewels and even crowns. The Arabic religious inscriptions run all the way around the octagonal arcade. Dome of the Rock at night. This is some images of Dome of the Rock at night to show you a different view of the art and in different lighting. Dome of the Rock is considered the first major monument in Islamic history. It remained partially intact for about 900 years. At that point, restorations continued throughout and over the centuries. This shrine was extremely important and sacred to Jews, Christians, and even the Muslims. Dome of the Rock is the oldest surviving Islamic monument